3 facts about Edgar Allan Poe. 1. Edgar Allan Poe was actually in the U.S. Army as a sergeant major for artillery. However, he was court-martialed and kicked out in 1831 for gross negligence of duty, disobedience of orders. Basically, he quit, and he found a way to sort of get himself out of the military to pursue what he really wanted to do. 2. His very first published work was Tamerlane and Other Poems, which was released to basically no fanfare in 1827. It's said that there was only 20 to 200 copies published in total, so you can see how it didn't become a bestseller. It's also not credited to Edgar Allan Poe, it's credited to a Bostonian. In 2009, an original copy of Tamerlane and Other Poems was actually sold for over $660,000. So if you're going through grandma's things and you find a copy of Tamerlane by Edgar Allan Poe, you might want to hold on to it. 3. He was found walking the streets in a very dire and confused condition. He was taken to a hospital where he died a few days later. Now, no one can really be certain of his death because all the records, his death certificate, everything is gone. Although most people suspect that his sort of lifelong battle with alcoholism might have had something to do with it. But the weirdest thing about his death, when they found him delirious walking the streets, he was wearing someone else's clothes. So when Edgar Allan Poe died, he was pretty poor. He definitely wasn't rich from writing. You know, he was known as a literary critic, but he didn't have a super amount of success as a writer. A lot of that came after his death. So it's sort of a lesson to aspiring writers who are putting work out there, and maybe you're not having a lot of success. I don't know if it's a comfort for a writer to hear this or not, but maybe long after you die and somebody else finds one of your books and picks it up and really enjoys it, and next thing you know, you become a household name. You never know, right? It just really goes to show how powerful writing can be, and it can, be immortal and live on long after you. Even if you die before you get your big break and before you get discovered, there's still a chance after death that you'll make it, so to speak. I hope when you die, you're wearing your own clothes.